Hello, my name is Sheldon, and today is September 12th, 2019. It's the 120th day of being 28, and that clip was just the whole reveal from 2 days ago, September 10th, from Apple. And honestly, the iPhone 11 does look interesting, but I think they really know who their audience is. It looks like it's going to be a lot of Instagrammers or people who are really into social media. Hey, I just saw a lot of memes about the camera, like increasing their dots or their camera holes, and how it was related to mitosis. That was pretty funny. But I think Apple knows how to market their products for sure. They really know like who they're trying to sell it to, trying to make it a lifestyle. I really found it interesting, like all the data research they did, mostly from Apple Watch, which I didn't know. I don't know if I would want to buy another Apple product at this moment as I film this on an iPhone 8. Don't get me wrong, I love the iPhone, but maybe it's time for a change. Because you know, this whole year is all about change. As my cousin messages me about getting tickets to see Dear Evan Hansen. Don't get me wrong, I really want to see that musical, but again, I don't know what plans I have for next year. Big things, I hope. Anyways, just waiting for my video to upload. It takes a long time. That's the thing about high resolution videos. And excuse me as I scratch myself wearing a Super Mario shirt. I don't know if you can see the logo right over there. It might be a long day, but we'll just have to get through it now, shall we? I just woke up, but my back is sore. Is this what it means to be in growing pains? I don't know what it was, but the day must go on.
Brooks. Asher and Tim Hortons.
Asher and Tim.
How about Asher and Preston?
Asher and Preston.
Preston.
I'm in the process of packing, but this is what it looks like at the moment. I don't know. When you get clothes all together, it's like, do I even know what I want to wear? But it's gonna be a long process. Still have to pack medication, medicine, maybe vitamins. But 19 days altogether. Haven't been on a vacation that long. I think the longest one I've been on was when I went to Spain for 12 days. But even then, the weather in each different country is all over the place. So like the first week is gonna be like sun and clouds, and then the rest is probably gonna be thunderstorms. Hopefully it settles up just fine. I have a friend that's in the Philippines at the moment. It's like a mix of rain and clouds. But anywho, this will be fun, right? I don't know what it is, but it's always instant noodles that make my mouth water. There was this movie called Lavender. It's a Korean film where the girl had a cupboard filled with instant noodles. And if you think I have that, you're probably right. Well, maybe it's not as impressive, but got my instant noodles, got the mee goreng, Korean soup noodles, and then more spice. It's probably unhealthy to eat this amount of instant noodles, but can't help it. It's just so good. I know the health nut in me wouldn't appreciate that, but sometimes you just gotta indulge. As my stomach continues to go big, you know. So I'm back to packing, and honestly, I have no idea what I'm going to wear, because a part of me wants to bring a lot of t-shirts, but I also want to bring long shirts just in case if there's storms and rain and whatnot. My sister did warn me not to wear any black or white just because of the countries that I'm going to. There are protests, but that shouldn't be such a big concern, just as long as I blend in with everyone else. But yeah, just a lot of clothes. I picked my shoes. I think I'm only gonna bring 3 pairs compared to the typical 5, unless you count flip-flops, and I'm bringing 4 pairs, including the ones that I'm going to wear on the airplane. Gotta pack my last minute items like my toiletries, like my adapters. I bought 2. I need 1 just for my toothbrush alone. Ooh, other toiletries including my face toner. I think I already told you what I put in here. It's basically apple cider vinegar and water and a spritz of lemon juice. And when I do have it available, I use sake. But instead I put Pinot Grigio for some reason. I think it's the alcohol content that makes my face clear. Because even though Pinot Grigio has 12% alcohol and sake has 15%, I think a little acidity would do good. What else am I bringing? Oh gosh. Gotta bring also gifts for my friends. A lot of thank you cards, which reminds me, where are they? Thank you cards. For some reason, I'm really big on the bee emblem at the moment. I especially liked it when Gucci released their bee collection. I have multitude of underwear. I think I have enough for 19 days, surprisingly. Also my sando, which is, I think, Tagalog for undershirt. I still like wearing undershirts. I think it's nice to have that stress, that last minute stress. Can you believe it? I'm actually packing days in advance. Then again, and like I said earlier, never been on such a long trip before. But I'm gonna meet a friend in each different country. There's gonna be, I think, how many friends in the first country? Gonna see if I'm gonna meet up with 2 or 3 friends, and then another 3 friends in the next country, and then 1 friend in the third, and then 2 more friends in the last country. Whew, it's gonna be a long journey, isn't it? How many shirts? How many shirts? Long sleeves, long pants. Maybe not these ones. Probably these ones. Alright, on my slim pickings. Got a striped shirt. Got pants. Red pants. Black shirt. I'm probably gonna wear a sweater on top of this one. Green shirt. I really like this one. This cost me way too much. Gotta love Lululemon Lab. I feel like this would be enough for 19 days. The thing is, I don't know how to pack efficiently or smart. I also need a pen, don't I? Just in case I need the thank you cards. There we go. 3 pens. 1 from Orange Theory, 1 from La Meridian Delfina when I went to Santa Monica earlier this year, and then a standard black pen. What can I say? I love stationery. Oh, socks. I need socks. Lots of socks for sure. Got the ankle socks, got the long socks. I think that's equivalent to 12 days worth. Hopefully I don't need to wear shoes all day, every day. Pretty sure I do. But I feel like I might buy a lot of clothes in those countries. Because I heard, at least my cousins tell me that they rave how cheap clothes are. So maybe I should pack less? I don't know. But anyways, what else is there? I have to send itinerary to my mother, to my aunt. They want to make sure I'm alive. I'm considering of bringing a poster of saying, "Mom, I'm fine," because I follow this Instagrammer. Oh, I can't remember his name at the moment, but he's Belgian. And it's so inspirational to see him just travel the world. I follow a lot of travel vloggers, influencers. I don't know what they are. I really don't know where to start. Like, what is the first thing you pack at the bottom? Everyone's really just worried about me going to the first country just because of all the news that you see. But I think when it comes to news, they always tend to show the bad parts because it's always hard-hitting, breaking news. Just like, I don't know, a lot of people have been obsessing about the tennis player that won the US Open. Oh my gosh, I think her name is Bianca. She's cool. She got text messages from like Shania Twain, from Drake, from Justin Trudeau, and the hashtag She the North. That's pretty genius, if I don't say myself. I don't know what I'm doing. You think by the time, this is like what, my 4th trip this year, which is probably more trips than I've ever gone in my life. No, that's not true. More trips than I've done in any other year. Again, I'm really interested in traveling. I want to see what the world has to offer. Who knows, I might move to another country. Just want a change. Want to become something. And sometimes you just need to do it by yourself. If there's a song you need for inspiration, I really recommend Madonna, Jump. The line goes, what? There's only so much time you can spend in one place. The more that I wait, the more time that I waste. That song was also used in one of the season finales of Ugly Betty, one of my favorite shows. And it's really true, at least to Betty Suarez. It's like, she knew what she needed to do, and she just took a leap of faith, went on a journey, and she's living her best life, right? That's what I love to believe. The show ended too soon in my opinion, but I think it was appropriate to end the series after 4 seasons, just because it's like, what can you do afterwards? There's just something about fashion that you can learn a lot. Like, how much dedication it takes, how much you have to love your work. All the things it takes to become successful. It's not pretty, much as it is glamorous. But then again, I got a lot of life to learn after doing these videos for 4 months. Learned that just gotta take risks, gotta enjoy yourself. Don't really have time for a relationship. I know that's an ongoing topic that I always love to talk about. But all in all, you gotta keep yourself happy. Yes, it'll be hard. And nothing's going to happen if I'm just sitting around. I'm not trying to be a motivational speaker, but it's just nice to have someone to talk to, even if it's just a camera. Wow, this has been going on for 21 minutes, almost 22. Okay, going to stop the video here before it gets too long. Still have the rest of the day to go. Meow. So I'm at my friend's house, and I don't know if you ever had one of these things, like when you turn on the switch like this, the red light comes on. I never really understood what it was, but it's a heater. Yeah. I remember that all the time on those trips when I was younger. I went to older hotels. That was always fun. But without it, it's kind of creepy. Like, red tones, right? Time for dinner.
Time for dinner.
So here we have my pile of pandas and Pikachu and a little beast. And it's basically the end of the day. And looking back at 4 months so far, it's been pretty good. Before I was like very sad and lonely. And when I messaged all my friends confirming who I'm meeting up with, I started to feel more lonely. It's like, why? I don't know why I felt like that. But now that I have a better idea of what I have to plan in 3 days, all the tickets I have to purchase for all the attractions I want to see, and all of the warnings that I've received from my family and friends, it's like, I like this new adventure. I like this new part of me. I don't know what it is. It's just nice to have a change, right? I ate even more food when I got back from dinner. Not that I wasn't full, but because, I don't know, it was just such little leftovers left. It's like, what's the point of putting it back in the fridge? I'm just gonna take a shower now. I think that's pretty much it for the day, other than, what else? Maybe looking into another phone plan. Have to get all the boxes ready for if I plan on doing a phone exchange. Still have to inquire about that. But hope you all have a good night. Say good night to my friends. And we'll see you in the next video. Hello, my name is Sheldon, and today is September 15th, 2019. It's the 123rd day of being 28, or what I like to say, 1, 2, 3. It's about 2 in the morning, and I'm just finalizing all my luggage for my vacation. Today is mostly a flying day, so I don't think there's going to be a lot of footage. I'm going to fly a total of 16 hours, so that's going to be fun. I think it's going to dip a little into the next day, just because we're going to different time zones. But let me just show you what my luggage looks like at the moment. I know I packed about 3 days ago, but my friend said to pack less. So what we have over here is half of my luggage fully stocked with a camera. I'm not really sure if I'm gonna bring that completely. And then the rest is empty. Basically, I just need to put all my toiletries. So I think I should be fine. My sister's really worried about me, about this vacation that I'm going, just because of the unsettlement that Canada has with this particular country. We'll see if we make it within the next 3 days. I'm sure I'll be fine for the most part. But yeah, I had to leave my itinerary to my mother, leave all my friends' phone numbers and whatnot, contact information, everything. Yeah, I guess this is what happens when you're on basically a solo journey. Much as I'm meeting up with all my friends, still, never know what's going to happen. But anyways, I haven't slept for like the past 24 hours, other than a nap for about an hour. But it's been good. Said my goodbyes to all my coworkers, to my cousins and my relatives, and now pretty excited. Although being kind of spoiled at the same time. My mother bought me new luggage, or not luggage, backpacks. It's like pack safe, just because, you know, if you did need to stand out as a tourist, you stand out a little bit more. Anyways, I guess I should go to sleep now. I'll catch you in the morning. What do you see?
This octopus has tentacles.
Yeah, that is correct.
And he was in his bottom of the water. And he was swimming around and around and around.
Nothing like cheese sticks for breakfast. Does it taste good, Asher? But you're eating it. And now I'm ready to go. Just wearing something simple, gray, beige pants. These are really comfortable, by the way. And without further ado, let's take a journey, shall we? Got my luggage, got my new backpack, the pack safe. So, feeling tired at the moment, so hopefully I just pass out on the plane, but I'm not really a good sleeper on planes. But who knows, being on a 13-hour flight, we'll see what happens, right? Stay tuned.
Travel smart.
Of course. Saying goodbye to my mother as I head to China Southern Airs. If that doesn't give a big hint, then I don't know what will. So I just passed the gate, and it was weird because the security check was checking my bag, but she couldn't find anything. So that was fun, but otherwise, just ready for my gate. Let's see where we're gonna go. Don't know what I'm gonna do for the hour. Duty-free shopping? Maybe. Nothing more Canadian than maple syrup, right? But always remember these ones. This packaging. Yeah, that's childhood. Did not know there were so many brand names at the airport actually. Oh, but Gucci. I think this is what the CEO was promoting. Especially looking for Ryan Reynolds. So let's keep shopping, right? Before more shopping. The fact that the Vancouver airport has an aquarium is astounding. I like this one right over here. Hey, fella. Oh, that was cool. I just saw my friend at the Montclair store. His name is Alan. We used to work together at a ramen restaurant. And it was nice to catch up with him. Didn't even expect to find anyone at the airport. But it's lunchtime. Gotta find something to eat. Right? I stand corrected. It's now boarding time. Well, that's faster than I expected. This is cute. It's a little amenity with like a toothbrush and a sleeping mask. It's nice. I love international flights. Not gonna lie, the movie selection is on point. Like Midnight in Paris, Hairspray, then saw The Princess Diaries. Alright. And even Chinese films are cool. But I may not be able to understand it, but always good to watch. There's actually so many. Too classical. What is there? Not the classical I'm thinking of. Ooh, the Devil Wears Prada. Nice. Currently I'm in the washroom and the lighting's really nice actually. I know I'm really easily impressed by airlines, but this is really good so far. Just finished watching the movie late night and that was really good. It's only been about 2 hours on this flight. We got 10 more hours to go. So I'm not really sure what's going to happen, but we'll see, right? Still excited. Can't wait to go. Let's find out. I am not okay. Oh my gosh. I just finished watching another movie. It's called More Than Blue. And I actually cried at the end. It was so sad. But yeah, I highly recommend watching that movie. Oh, it wrecked me. My eyes are even red. It's about 5:30 in the afternoon, at least in Vancouver. 15 hours ahead where I'm going. Ugh. But yeah, just need to stretch. Ugh. I never cry in movies, but it was really, really good. Really well done. Makes me want to become an artist now. Ugh. I just wanted to share that with you. So I have 5 hours left on the flight, getting a little bit antsy, so I don't know what to do other than possibly stretch. So this is my makeshift stretching stand, using the changing table at the washroom, and then just like stretching my leg out. And oddly enough, it works. So if you're like 5'5", such as myself, because you got something to stretch on, right? Like dying now. So we've reached the end of the day, even though I'm still on the plane, and the child beside me has been kicking me constantly. But maybe I'll cheat a little bit, show you a little bit where I'm at. But about an hour and a half away, reaching to the destination, and then heading on to another plane. It was just a lot of me talking or watching movies, so it wasn't really too entertaining. Until then, we'll see you in China. Have a good night. 你好，我叫王连才，今天是2019年9月18号，28岁的第一班2天。Hopefully I said that correct. That's just my introduction in Mandarin. I'm not really good at Mandarin, although I've been pretty good in terms of conversing about food. Although this day. It's been pretty fun. I'm currently in Shanghai. When I tried ordering food, some people understand me, some people are very helpful, but for the most part, it's quite the challenge. I did meet up with my friend Terry, who I've known for about 7 years, and we went to see the Bund, which is the background on my wall, if you can see. It even has the building, like the Pearl Tower, and the particular one that's quite tall and looks like a can bottle opener. Little things, you know. But Shanghai's been good so far. I'm really enjoying this trip, even though it's only the second day. I'm staying at the Migo Qingwen Hotel, or youth hostel, and it's pretty good. Let me show you around. So, like again, you see the wall, the reading lamp. There's a little chair. Here's my bed. It's not too bad. And I found it interesting because there are like plugs, light switches, and then because it's quite small, there's just the washroom right in front of you, followed by another door, which is basically not only just the toilet, but beside the shower. And I thought this would be a problem not having a division right here, but turns out that the floors dry really fast. Ooh, I'm a little bit tired. I didn't experience a lot of jet lag for the most part, which I found to be surprising. Although, just yesterday has been very long. Today might be a little bit longer as I contemplate what I'm going to do. There's a few attractions I want to see. Not really necessarily a tight schedule, but I feel like I haven't bought anything at this moment. But then again, I don't think I should buy a lot. I still have many days on this trip. Got many more places to see, which is pretty much my fault because I've crammed so many countries in one place. But again, it's also nice to meet up with new friends, or old and new friends. I'll explain that later on. Maybe you'll see. But yeah, I need to go to bed. I'm gonna wake up early in the morning, see if I'm gonna go to places that I want to see. Sorry if this doesn't make any sense whatsoever. Still feeling a bit tired, it's just hitting me now. But yeah, we'll catch you in the morning. It's about 5 in the morning, and I've been having troubles with sleeping, which I don't understand. The first night, I fell asleep perfectly fine. Now, I don't know what's happening. I mean, I slept around maybe 11, midnight. Woke up at 1, and then I filmed the beginning of this vlog. But now, maybe I'm hungry. But I think I'll stay in bed because today is going to be a very long day for sure. But who knows? Maybe change of events will happen and it will be shorter. Wish me luck. So I didn't end up falling asleep again. I just stayed up and then started playing Tsum Tsum, which is appropriate because today I'm going to Shanghai Disneyland. Yep, wearing the shirt that I bought from Hawaii. And I just bought the ticket earlier this morning, so I wasn't completely sure. I just in case, because all the other attractions I want to see, they're all within that area. So it's like, might as well make the most of it. And I don't think I'm going to take a lot of time within Shanghai Disneyland. I'm also going to meet up with my cousin's cousin. His name is Benedict, who I'm meeting for the first time. So that'll be interesting later tonight. But yeah, I don't know if you really care, but I have my electric comb from my uncle. He used to import a few Japanese products before, mostly because he's Japanese. But I think the whole purpose of the electric comb is to get rid of the, what do you call it? The static in your hair. And I think it works, because, I don't know, like, do you see a lot of static? Okay, let's see if that works. But I think there's a certain method behind it. You gotta do, it's gotta be like nice and slow. And I don't know if there's a proper method for combing your hair, but I tend to go with the ends first. I know I just started from the scalp because it feels good. It might be too early to say, but I would like to try living in Shanghai. My friend that you're going to see in a few days or in the next video, he has a friend from the Ukraine who doesn't know Mandarin, but he teaches English. So I'm really intrigued by that. But then again, I don't know if I want to teach English necessarily. I would like to try living somewhere else. I'm sure you already know that. Hair's nice now. Yeah, I'm gonna tie it up. The days are quite humid over here, but it's nice to see sun instead of rain back at home comparison. Whew, let's get ready. Might not be much of a view, but it's still beautiful. Whew. Now we're going to ground level. Going to find breakfast. I don't know what's open at this time, but just another adventure. Must say, it's quite nice in the morning, just because it's cold, not a lot of cars, and surprisingly, not a lot of scooters. I don't know what the whole rule is beyond scooters, but sometimes they're allowed to be on the sidewalks. So, something unusual, something I don't usually see. But heading to the metro station. It's about a 20-minute walk away. And not that hungry at the moment, but still, should probably fill myself up. On the sidewalk, you can park your scooters. And then down the road, people driving their scooters. It's just another day. And it's clearly fascinating. Just buying breakfast. Don't know what to get. There's so many options though. In addition, there's also servings. Gotta love the welcome music. Yeah, what to get though? Got a few items from Family Mart. It was really cheap. It's about 18.30 yuan, so $18.30 kind of. And that's equivalent about almost, I think, $3.30 Canadian, if I did the math correctly. There is one item that I'm excited to try though. I don't know if you follow Subtle Asian Traits, but like, they always post food on that channel or Facebook page. But they have White Rabbit drink. It's gonna be really sweet for sure, but we'll find out. Nothing says childhood like White Rabbit, right? Alright, here we go. Ooh, that's very strong. Very White Rabbit. I think my favorite part of the White Rabbit was eating the wrapper. Because how many candies do that? Just waiting to cross the road, but I didn't enjoy this. The pumpkin bread I had was really good. Didn't expect the custard in the middle, but being very impressed by Chinese food, or at least Chinese food standards for supermarkets or convenience stores. I knew a boy named Louie once. Don't know where he went. He didn't really want to be known. Not being poetic, those are his words. But I must say, the city of Jing'an is really pretty. All the malls are really big. Like, do you see what I'm seeing? There's just so much. But it's interesting because I don't think you see this at home. And the structures of like old and new. It's astounding. So I gotta buy a ticket for the metro, and what I learned the hard way is that you pick the line. So for instance, we're doing line 11, and then you pick the destination. So for this instance, we're doing Disney Resort. And then it shows you it's gonna be 6 yuan. admit I'm a little bit tired, but wide awake now. I bought my ticket just in case of the lineups. That's why I read online at least. And, there's just so many people. But that's what you get for a Wednesday, I suppose. So I'm at the park. It hasn't opened yet, but there is a big lineup. Like, I know you can see that from here. But yeah, lots and lots of people. So we're gonna see if I'm gonna line up. Maybe I'll just walk around town first. In the shadows, it's nice. And the sun, it's cruel. It's like it's still a cruel summer. Points if you get the reference. But yeah, I'm surprised by the Disney town. There's Happy Lemon, there's Cheesecake Factory, there's even a Bathing Ape store. So, I don't know if I want to wait in line, but I might end up, just because all the stores are not even open yet. Oh well. Finally got in. It took almost an hour to get into the park, but it's beautiful. Look, Shelly Mae is right there. Ah. Don't drop things down. But yeah, Shelly Mae. Cute, cute. This is the first ride I'm gonna do, Explorer Canoes. Apparently it's the most crowded one afterwards. So here we go. That was hard, but that was pretty fun. The coordinator, the leader, he was like, Jayo. He's like, 1, 2, add oil. It means good luck. But yeah, where else are we gonna explore? Oh my gosh, this one looks epic. I'm not even a fan of Pirates of the Caribbean, but I'm excited for this version. And it's a 5-minute wait time. Oh my gosh, look at that. T-Mall.
我们现在就去抢 David Jones 的沉落宝藏。对，我一直在说我们，其实是你们。我的宝藏就得和我决一死战，准备战斗。
Needless to say, that was amazing. Even though I'm not a big follower of the movies, it was so interactive. Oh my gosh. And now we're at the store. Oh my gosh, they have penny souvenirs. Okay, let me see if I can figure this out. The Soarin' ride says it's going to be a 40-minute wait. I don't believe that's true. I wanted to do the show by the castle, but that is already done, or already started, and I'm already here. So we'll see what happens.
我是天空的守护者，是过去、现在和未来的先知。
That was really fun, despite the fact that it's similar to other flyover rides. It's different. I think there was one scene that was animated, but it's hard to tell, and the scents were really good, like the smells. But I don't know what way to go next. Maybe I won't finish by 2. We'll see. It's only about 11:30. So according to the review, they said that Prince Discovery is one of the best rides, even though there's no actual movement other than your own body. But let's take a journey, shall we? That was hard. Some of the obstacles required a lot of movement. Some were very dangerous, but you're on a harness, you're on a trail. There's a reason why it takes long. Overall, a fun experience. I like that one. I literally went to the first place that I saw to eat lunch. It's called Toronto Bites. And it's so cute actually. I got myself a beef and kimchi wrap. The wrapper's all Mickey Comics. And then this one is amazing. It's a watermelon lemonade drink. But if you look at the bottom, it's like little jellies in the shape of Mickey. Oh my gosh, can you believe it? Not that I need any more cups, but oh well. Can you see it? I don't know you can see anything. I love the fact that there is a store just dedicated to Chip and Dale. And all of the merchandise is cute. Hello. I'm not sure what this is, but it's all cute. And my favorite installments from the park. The whole Zodiac and Disney characters. Isn't it cute? I'm not really familiar with the rooster. I think he's from Robin Hood. And then we have Apu. And then my ear, the Jungly Holiday Lands from Mary Poppins. Maximus, the two little girls. And look at I. With Ka. And then Mushu, of course. And then Thumper. And then who else is a tiger? Tigger is a tiger. AW Ox. And last but not least, to begin the zodiac, Remy. Completely genius. Geek out for one moment. Apparently this is supposed to be like a sorority castle. Maybe sorority is not the best word, but it's supposed to have elements of each princess. So I can see like, what do I see? I see a goose. I see shells. There are definitely elements from each princess. But yeah, the biggest castle out there. Beautiful, isn't it? Oh my gosh. Inside the castle. All of our princesses are here. From Tiana, the last princess, was Mulan. For this one, the 7 Doors Mine. I never did it in Orlando, so I might as well do it in Shanghai, right? That was really cute. I really like Hi Ho sung in Mandarin. It's like, oh my gosh. You can see why people waited in line for that. In the rabbit hole. Ooh, even the signs change. This must be the root of our problems. They sell keychains, leather nail clippers. Oh joy. I'm surprised that period time is a 30-minute wait. But I was really excited to do the voyage to the Crystal Grotto because you see all the characters and it's nice to have those sitting down rides because sometimes you just need a time to just relax. The moment you sit down is the moment you realize when your legs are damaged. We're gonna head to, I think, Tomorrowland. See what's there because it looks so cute. Woody's Roundup. Do you see the horses? Do you see the bullseye? Jessie, hello. I don't think I've ever been to a Toy Story Land other than like the one hallway at Disney World. Or actually, I've been to one. But nothing cute like this. Oh my gosh. That's so cute. I swear. This is Dawn. Come on, Dawn. Let's see what you can do. Oh, give props to Toy Story Land. It's well designed, finely executed. But now we gotta do the big ride. It's Tron Legacy. I thought this ride would have the longest waiting time. Turns out it's only 10 minutes. Oh well. Let's use our fast pass. Wow. That was amazing. Not like any other ride. Well, don't want to ruin it for you. Okay, so I think I'm done for the day, at least at Disneyland, Shanghai. It's been fantastic. I managed to finish all the rides I wanted to ride by 3 o'clock, which is surprising. Just avoided the rides that are common, like Peter Pan, Winnie the Pooh. And I got magnets. Still gotta get my cousin the pin. The ones that I saw lately, they were okay, but nothing that stood out. So let's go to, I don't know what it's called. It's not Main Street in Shanghai, but you know, Mickey's Avenue. We'll find out. There's one thing that I know that's different from the other Disney parks. It's the Mickey ears. Not that there's a lack of, they have many, but they're all headband style. And I wonder why they don't sell like the hats like they do as in Anaheim and Orlando. And I wonder if the other places also sell those hats. That's interesting, right? A lot of people dress differently. I see a lot of like school uniforms, a lot of aunties in red attire. It's really interesting to see Disneyland in a different country. Just wanted to correct myself that this is Duffy, not Shelly May. Isn't it beautiful? Let's say nothing like a big inflatable Donald Duck to end the day. Thank goodness for the metro line. Thank goodness for air conditioning. I'm exhausted. I think I almost fell asleep and my eyes are sweating. Or at least my sunblock has been getting into my eyes. So there's that. Just gonna wait for my cousin's cousin, or my extended cousin, and have dinner. In the meantime, don't mind me, just gonna like find a seat, take a nap. I'm in Lushimen right now, and this Starbucks is really nice. Actually, all the Starbucks are really nice in Shanghai. That was the lounge. This is the second floor. And you can see over there, it's like a gallery of pets. Oh, maybe it's the ones that passed away. Maybe rest in peace. Very thoughtful. And I don't understand, how is it that Starbucks in Asia in particular, they have so many products. Like if you just look outside, they have so much merchandise, not to mention food. Like what is that? A paw. It's outstanding. I think I'm gonna get myself one. Actually my friend got it already. But this one is so cute. Like penguins. And polar bear. What is this? Why isn't this sold in Canada? I forgot to film the ending, and it's now 2 in the morning. Needless to say, I did pass out when I got back to the room. I still need to pack because I have to get on a train in the morning. Yeah, I should have spent more days in Shanghai. I know you only saw mostly just about Disneyland, but it's a beautiful city. I feel like every time I get out of the metro, I'm always entering a different realm, or a different world for that matter. My cousin Benedict is a very fascinating person. He has a very interesting career where he travels all the time. And it makes me wonder if I could survive in a country or a city such as Shanghai. I would like trying living here. I would like to try living here. It would be a good change. I like the hustle and busyness of the city. I think it would be a good challenge for me. But still, we have 4 more places to visit. So, be getting on a train ride, heading to Beijing, and I can't wait to see what that has to offer. Until then, have a good night.